My name is Andrea, and I invite you to this very short and lovely practice. So please go to your mat, or actually you are on your mat, it's me who is not, and sit on something, okay? You definitely can just simply sit on the ground, but it's easier for the lungs. You know what? Before we do our pranayama, let's do one thing. Sorry, I have to change a little bit the screen. I didn't check this one out first. My apologies. So come to, still sit on a block or something if you need. Come to a butterfly pose. Place the soles of the feet together comfortably, a bit away, further away from the hips. Place your hands down on your mat. Tilt forward in your hips and release yourself into a very gentle curve and forward fold. Please don't go too deep. I'm going to come out and go back in. You stay with the pose. So you find an edge that is manageable, and you start reconnecting yourself to the breath. Relax your face, your jaw, your tongue, your neck as you stay in this forward fold. But we also keep weight back in the hips, breathing, connecting to the breath. And today's practice is going to build on the breath. We are, stay with the pose please longer. We are going to create so much space around the chest, the upper back, for the lungs to breathe easier in and out, to receive the breath, and also for the heart to rest and trust. These times, it is hard to trust. But when our outside world is so upside down and unpredictable as it is right now, we can always go inside and just see what's there and allow it to appear and be with it. And that's what you do in this butterfly pose. With the next in-breath, please slowly guide yourself up to a seat. Guide your knees back together and stretch your legs out onto the ground. Point and flex your feet a few times. Then come to a cross-legged position. Any cross-legged position. Reach the arms to the side and bring the right arm over the left and wrap the arms around each other. Relax the shoulders, elongate your spine, relax your face. Long spine, tailbone moves down, head moves up. Inhale. As you exhale, ever so gently start curving to the right. If that feels nice, move your head and chin. Then inhale, please come back to neutral. Extend through your spine, reach the arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, left arm is on top. Relax the shoulders down, feel the sit bones underneath you, and start curving gently to the left. And breathe. Breathing. And coming back to neutral with an in-breath and lowering the hands down. Stretch the extend your legs out to the front, and this is the time when I really would like you to place something underneath your sit bones and come to any cross-legged position, whichever is nice. And I will say as I do right now, I'm not mirroring you. Please place your left hand onto your heart and right hand onto your belly. Just a little underneath the navel. Long spine, relaxed. Face relaxed, jaw relaxed. Throat. Close your eyes. And then we are going to start inviting the breath to places and holding it for a short time at the end of the inhale and the exhale. Please exhale everything out first. Then inhale and fill up your chest. Then continue inhaling into the right hand, extending, hold the breath. Then exhale out from underneath the right hand and then from underneath the left hand. And hold the breath out at the end. Inhale. Breathe into your left hand. And continue breathing into the right hand. Hold the breath, relax the shoulders. Then exhale out from the right hand, underneath the right and underneath the left. Hold the breath out for a few seconds. Inhale, left. Continue downward. Hold. Exhale out from down first and then from the top. Hold. One more repetition. Inhale. And exhale. Back to your neutral breathing. And release your hands down. And come down to your tummy. Lying down onto the belly. Reaching the arms out to the side to a T shape. And I would like you to stop wherever the pose proves itself too much for you. Always, please. So first we are going to roll to the right side. Bring the left hand in and move to the right side. Right arm is behind us. Bend the knees. And you can keep your left hand on the floor, or you can bring your left hand to the back onto your sacrum and breathe. Now, if your right shoulder doesn't allow you to breathe here, you simply stay and move just a tiny bit and hold yourself just a little. Please find your edge and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Continue breathing, releasing and inquiring one nice full breath at a time. Then place your left hand to the floor, if it was on your sacrum, and come back to your T shape. Breathe in and breathe out. Then slide your right hand in, roll over to the left side, bend your knees, and decide where the right arm will come. And stay with the pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Find a place for the neck where it doesn't hurt. And just breathe into the sensation into the left shoulder. Then bring your right hand down to the floor and come back again to your tummy. Breathe in and breathe out. Then slide your hands back next to your chest. Keep the shoulders slightly pulling away from the ears. Press the feet into the ground and lift your chest into a slight cobra. Elongate through the back of the neck and breathe. Then reach your hands back next to you if it's a possibility. Elongate through the tailbone downward. Keep pulling slightly the blades together in the back. And if you want, you can lift both feet off the ground and breathe. Long spine and breathe. We are going to do back bends today to create space for the heart and more for the lungs. Then please lower all the way down. Place your hands next to your chest. Press the hands into the floor and come up to all four. And please start moving randomly. I even invite you to close your eyes and let your spine, let your body show you where you have any meaning, tiredness, which you would like to take out and away and clean and clear a little bit with movement and breath. Any movement that feels good to do. Then come back to the all four position, tuck your toes under and push slowly back to the first down dog. And this time separate your feet a bit wider apart, like mat width apart. Bend your knees and push the floor away. Release the neck and the head and move the head from side to side. Breathe in, breathe out. Then, if it's nice, extend your legs. Keep the shoulder blades in your back. Then lift your heels, pull your feet back to hip distance apart and stay in your down dog. Breathe in. Extend through your whole torso, arms, relax your face, breathe out. Then lift your right leg up and step the right foot between your hands. Always use blocks if you need them. And place the left knee down to the floor. If you need padding, please place a blanket underneath the left knee. Then coming up to a low lunge, bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and rest your hands on your sacrum. Engage your legs, square your hips, look forward, breathe in, breathe out. And start pulling the shoulder blades, elbows slightly together, breathe in, breathe out. Engaging the legs, feel the right foot presses into the floor. And then slowly extend through your elbows. Strong arms. Now, if it's a possibility, we come all the way up to high lunge. If it's not, you undo the pose, place your hands down, find your lunge position, then come up and interlace your fingers. Breathe in and breathe out, opening the chest, bringing the blades together, long spine. Then we reach the tailbone and the top of the head away from each other as we start tilting forward and hovering over the right leg. Anytime that the practice proves to be too much, just rest and join us when you are ready. Breathe in and breathe out. Then slowly come up, step a little bit closer with the left foot to the right, and extend through the left leg. Lift your heart, bring the shoulder blades together, and this is an option just to stay here, or lifting the left foot slightly off the ground, or coming into a version of Virabhadrasana 3, just a version. Breathe and lift your heart center. So you do a back bend, extend through the left leg, square your hips, breathe in, and as you breathe out, reach your leg all the way next to the right and bring your hands together to the heart. Long spine. Then place your left foot to the floor, rotate the left knee externally, and cross the left foot front of the right. Breathe in, breathe out. Then slide your left shin up on the right, or stay here and continue balancing this way. Breathe in, breathe out. Some of you might bend the standing leg, place the left shin over the right, and slightly tilt forward. Relax neck and shoulders, relax face. Relax and steady gaze. Drishti. Let your lips smile. Then inhale, reach up to standing. Place the left foot to the floor. Place your hands down first next to you. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Hold on to your right wrist. Exhale, extend to the left. Inhale, back to neutral. Hold on to your left wrist. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to neutral. Place your palms together. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, tilt forward. Now, you can either do a mini vinyasa here. I'm going to do it with you, or step back to down dog, puppy, or rest in child's. So let's step back to plank first. Engage your inner thighs. Breathe in and shift the shoulders over your wrists. Exhale and slightly bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, lift your heart, engage the legs. Exhale, pull all the way back to down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Engage your legs. Feel the palms. Feel the balls of the feet pressing down. Long spine. With the exhale, we release. With the inhale, we inquire. Then lift your left leg up. Inhale. And bring your left foot between your hands. Exhale. Use blocks if you need to. Placing the right knee down. Coming up to low lunge. Bring your hands behind you on lateral cross for the fingers. Place your hands on your sacrum. Lift the heart, elongate the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Most importantly, as you are breathing and focusing, practice like it was really sacred. It is not just a workout. Respect all the organs, the whole temple, which we call physical body. Extend through your arms and come up to high lunge. Engage your legs, engage your buttocks, square your hips, extend through the arms, shoulder blades come together, long neck, relax jaw, breathe in and breathe out. It's a back bend, tailbone moves down, navel holds in, slightly breathing. Then, as you breathe out, you get ready to step forward with the right foot. Place the right toes down or lift the leg off the ground. Keep the opening in the heart, in the back. Tailbone is moving down and come to your version of this Virabhadrasana 3. It's just a version. Find yours for today. You can stay here and balance as well. Keep pulling the blades together. Breathe in, breathe out. Anytime you can leave the practice, rest and come back. Then please reach the right leg next to the left, hands together at the heart. Breathe. Then place the right balls of the foot down and rotate the right knee externally, extend through your spine. Then cross the right shin, front of the left. Standing mainly on the left foot. Then sliding the right shin up on the left. If there is space to move on and go deeper, slide your right shin up on the left thigh and tilt forward. Long spine. Some of you might go to a complete forward fold. I'm not going to do that today, but you're more than welcome to do it. Breathe in and breathe out. Then come back up to standing. Place your foot down. Reach the arms over the head. Hold on to the right wrist. Exhale. Extend to the left. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale. Extend to the right. Inhale again back to neutral. Exhale. Fold all the way forward. Bend your knees. Lift your heart. Step back to plank. Exhale. Halfway lower down. Inhale, keep your legs strong, lift your heart. Exhale, pull back together. And breathe. Lift your right leg up, bend your right knee, and open the hip. Then reach the right knee down and step outside of the right hand. Place your left knee down. You are most welcome to stay only with this opening or here. If you want to move on, then rotate your right leg externally, flex your foot, and come to the outer edge of the right foot. Place the left knee down. Keep elongating, engaging through the left side, and reaching the right arm up. This is also a point where you can simply stay and breathe. Or bend your left knee and reach the right arm behind you and place the left foot into the right thigh, right hand. And pressing the foot into the hand, opening the right side, breathe. Smile. Then release the foot down, reach the arm up, place the hand down, come back to center, reach the knee up, and step back to down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Then lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee. Keep extending through the spine, tilting and lifting the left hip, but the tailbone is still moving up towards the corner of the wall behind me, towards the ceiling, opening. Then bring the knee in, square your hips, lift your right heel as you step outside of the left leg, and you know what's coming, find your edge. Not assuming that this side will feel the same. Rotating the left leg externally, flex the foot, and place the left heel, outer edge of the foot to the ground. Placing the right forearm onto the ground or to a block. And lifting the left arm up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Long spine. Relax neck. Yeah. sweet breath. If you're ready to move on, bend your right knee and reach the left arm back and hold onto the right foot. And press the foot against your hand and breathe. The tailbone is moving down. The work is happening in the thoracic spine. The neck is relaxed. The breath is present. Breathe. Release. These back bends are fantastic opportunities to release. Then reach all the way back mindfully. Place your hands down and reach this time your left leg next to the right. And then push up to down dog. One more vinyasa. Inhale or stay in dog or come back down to child's. Inhale, come forward to plank. Then shift and lower down halfway. Inhale, come up to a variation of up dog. Exhale, move back to down dog. Inhale, come forward and lower all the way down to the floor. Now, we are going to do ball pose. You are most welcome. Just simply stay with swings or cobra or rolls. If you want to come with me into the practice, bend your knees, lift your right knee off the ground, and pull back away from the hip and lower down. Lift your left leg up, pull, and release. You just created space, and then we start to engage the thighs, lower the tailbone, and grab, flex the feet, and grab the ankles. When you feel ready, you press your legs into your hands and lift. And breathe. Shoulder blades come together, arms rotate, long neck. Deep back bend wherever you are. And just breathe. And release. Release your feet down and rest. As you are breathing, breathe into the lower region so you feel a nice extension across your back. As you inhale and release as you exhale. Then slide your hands back next to your chest. Push all the way up to all four. Stay in all four, elongate the spine, and then move sideways a little bit. Then sit down over your heels. Keep your arms front of you, extend your spine, long spine. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lower your elbows down to the floor. Breathe in. And with the next exhale, lower all the way to one child's pose. And breathe. Then press your hands to the floor to bring yourself up to a seat. And please lie down to your back. Keep your knees bent. Arms are on the side. Shoulder blades are on the floor. Neck is soft. Lift your hips up and inch to the right a little bit. Place the hips down and take your knees over to the left. Last night, as I was practicing, I guided my right hand into my right rib cage. Please do that. Or maybe just the lower back area, wherever the right hand falls. Close your eyes and invite the breath into your right hand. And with each exhale, we release everything. Then reach your right hand back down to the floor. Bring the knees back to center and hips come back to center. Shoulder blades resting, lift your hips slightly to slide it to the left. Take your knees over to the right and turn your head. Or actually, I no longer like the words turn the head. Don't, please. Just let the head move to the left to any depth as the neck wants to. And it feels so nice. We want to feel nice in our throat, especially these days when the communication is just, to say the least, weird. Place the left hand on your left rib cage, and I only invite you for this. If there is a shoulder issue, elbow issue, any issue, just keep yourself here in a T, recline twist. And breathe. Invite the breath into that whole area and invite prana there as well. Create the space. Create space. Then bring your head back to neutral, hand back to the floor, and everything comes back to center. With an exhale, roll to your side, and please come up to a seat. I invite you to take a block or a blanket or something and sit forward. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Please take your time. Create comfort in your clothes if it moves around as you practice. So the sit bones are underneath us. And again, I'm going to do the practice as I say, so I won't mirror you. Okay, please come with me with my words as I say them. So first, as you inhale, that is going to be the movement for the inhale. So while we are inhaling, placing the thumbs to the base of the ring fingers, and then folding the other 4 fingers over. So inhale, bring the thumbs in, extend the arms, and then move the arms to the left. Taking the right fist into the front of the left armpit and cross the left hand over to the right side and gently close the right nostril. Breathe in through the left. Place your finger to the left nostril, breathe out through the right. Switch fingers, breathe in through the left. And out through the right. One more repetition. In through the left. Out through the right. Inhale, place both hands down. Unfold your fingers. Exhale out. Right side. Inhale, fold your fingers in. Reach your arms out to this front and side. And point your right finger, cross it over to the left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Release your hands down onto your laps. Inhale. As you inhale, fold all fingers into a fist. Hold the breath in at the end of the inhale. Exhale, release your hands and fingers out. 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. One more. In. And out. Close your eyes if you haven't yet, and place your hands in front of your heart. As you lift your chest into your hands and thumbs, release the shoulders down and bring your chin forward. Breathe gently. And we step into a prayer with gratitude. We have to notice how privileged we are, all of us who are able to do this practice together. We have a health to do the practice. We can breathe. We have a home where we can practice. We have Wi-Fi, and we have a device to see our practice. We are blessed and fortunate. Let's take a moment to recognize our blessings and send out our gratitude towards that and the multiply small and big things that we feel grateful for. Clean water, good food, health. Please add anything to the list that you feel grateful for right now. Then we turn our awareness to our teachers, to our loved ones, to our pets who have been teaching us, loving us with their wisdom, with their patience, and guiding us through our lives. Please invite all of them and thank them for their kind services and help and unconditional love. We are aware that not everybody is as fortunate as we are, and some beings, actually many, are going through a very difficult time. Let's open our heart and send a metta prayer to those beings all around the globe. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you live with ease of heart, whatever comes your way of life. Place your hands to your forehead. May I see the truth to the lips. May I speak the truth to the heart. May I feel it. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.